Hey guys, this is just going to be a quick tutorial about how to use the training map and also a little bit about why I've done a couple of things on it. Um, so my computer's pretty fast. When you load in, it'll basically do all the configurations
Guns
for it.
here.
Now for this map to work, you've got to have source mod installed. As you can see on the left hand side in the chat bit, it's setting up all the changes to the map. Now, some of the changes won't happen straight away, such as Z restrict team change to 9999. You actually need to restart the map for that to happen. But since this was designed to be hosted on a server environment and not local hosted, it shouldn't really be a problem apart from when you first start
Laser
the
sights
server.
here.
Okay, so this is where you start up. As you can see, there's pretty much every type of gun here. Of course, as Valve releases new guns,
Hell yeah!
I'll add them
Grenade
to it.
launcher.
My favorite weapon is the AK with the laser sights, dual pistols, medkit, and Molotov. Okay, so
I'll hold on to these
this
pills.
control here basically allows you to respawn medkits and all the other stuff there. If you press this top one here, you see most of the stuff vanishes. This is to stop griefers or anyone who decides to tog the control board. But if you need it open again, you can just use it, or click E or whatever your use key is, and you can see that everything spawns up again. That also includes
Explosive rounds
the
here.
explosive rounds. Now, in this map, there's a control room. You can locate it easily by looking for the two marks on the wall here that I've got. All you do is walk up to it and press E. There is actually a door behind it which closes automatically. As you can see, that's just so people don't accidentally stumble into it. And I also didn't want everyone knowing about it. Okay, so in here, there's various controls for the map. This one I don't believe requires admin access at all. But for the rest of these controls, you can delegate who can and can't execute them. So depending on your source mod permissions, you can set them in there per user or to have everyone or whatever. God mode doesn't currently work because it requires cheats to be activated, and neither does SV cheats or director, because turning a director on and off is actually a command. It is director stop and director start, like that. So that isn't currently working either. By default, the director is off. This allows you to delete bots and everything, and this adds them back in. NB stop freezes the bots, whereas SB stop will just stop them from running around and following you around. In this area here, there is no nav mesh, so there'll be no infected spawning up at all. This is delegated as the start area. Keep in mind that this map was made for versus, so you can do it as single player or, campaign, but it was really designed for versus. This is the spawn room, so if you are on campaign mode and a survivor dies, he'll appear up in there. Over here, you'll see you can join the different teams, join infected and join survivors. If you do join the infected, you'll notice at the top there that spawning has been disabled. That's because the director stops by default. And yeah, you need to have cheats to get that working, unfortunately. I am looking around for an add-in for it, or something to do with source mod, but I haven't really spent much time on it. Okay, so let's get past all that boring stuff and go to the teleport chamber. These are all the different rooms. In the nav mesh, that's the starting area. This leads to the finale, for those of you that are familiar with the nav mesh. This area here is the finale. No infected can spawn up here at all. And if you walk through this wall here, you'll see that it's a little alleyway with a little room at the end. This room here is the only room that infected can spawn in. So that's just so the AI director doesn't glitch out and spawn infected everywhere. That's about it for the nav mesh, for all you need to know. Generally, you'll need to spawn infected by yourself, but in all the different rooms, you've got little spawners anyway. When I finish this map, I plan to have all the icons on each of the door and having the textures looking awesome. These I made myself, so they kind of look crappy because I'm no artist. In the first room, it'll teleport you down to the hunter training area. If you want to spawn a hunter, all you have to do is... I haven't got any of the labels up. This one, I'm pretty sure. Should spawn him at the top. There we go. If there is a person waiting for, like an infected player waiting to be spawned, you can spawn them up using those switches. These blue things here are basically teleporters. So this one, for example, will teleport me up to the top here. Just turn God mode on. And as you can see, this is the top of one of the hunter areas. Just jump back down.
Goodbye!
I've got curve and pounce training and high damage pouncing. In each area, you'll see blue teleporters such as that. They'll basically teleport you back to the start of that particular area. So this one should teleport me back to here, and then this one will teleport me back to where I first teleported into the map. These like manhole things are basically where teleporters either exit or enter. That's basically it for the training map, for the hunter part of it. In here I've got little bits which will spawn hunters. There is a infected blocker here, so hunter can't get through here. Also, when they spawn up in here, they're on fire, so if you get pinned and you can't spawn a pipe bomb or whatever, they'll eventually die automatically. That's so you don't get stuck if you are playing by yourself. Okay, all doors will close automatically. That's to stop any AI infected coming in. And this should teleport you back to the spawn area. There we go. Back to here. I'll just quickly show you the tank area. Inside the tank area, I have like object spawners. So you can either shoot these and it will spawn like a car or whatever, or you can just run up and click it. I know that what most of you will want to see is this one. Spawns the globes. Now, if you've seen that screenshot on L4D2 you'll notice that this whole area is full of globes. That's how I did it quickly. Up here is like a little area you can use for like aiming covs or whatever. Should land on that. Just missed, but you get the idea. This will spawn a tank. There he is. Tanks eventually die if they can't find a player to target, so if I teleport back, then he's gonna die. All these bits here, they just spawn different items. And yeah, that's it for the tank area. It's pretty much completed. This will teleport you over to there, where I was before. Okay, next one. There is a witch area here. For some reason, witch, I don't know why, ammo, you see through that wall. But yeah, anyway, you can spawn a witch. Now, when the witch spawns, she won't be able to target you if you stand here, because I've got no nav mash between this door. But if I run onto it, and spawn her up again, you'll see that she can actually target me. Maybe I wasn't close enough. Just die already. There we go. Okay. Okay, maybe I haven't fixed the nav mesh here, but you get the idea. That's what it's going to be like when it is completed. Up the top here, we have something. So if people want to learn how to crown witches or whatever, they can look down from above without really interfering. Got a secret one-way door here. Okay. Another area I want to show you is the infected cage. Now, this is a glitch again, like with the walls here. You cannot see the glass there, but there is actually glass there. Inside here, you can spawn up infected. If you come too close here, glass will appear up, and you can also nuke whatever infected are in there by pressing this. Just spawn something, a boomer. Okay, it's this one, sorry. I haven't put any of the labels there. press this and boom. There we go. If a smoker drags me too close to here, glass will automatically fill up, and of course the explosion will happen. A couple of the other doors. This one is the survivor training area. Basically, it's an obstacle course that you're going to get across. As you go, platforms will appear up, so you can get back to where you were if you fall off. If you do fall off, there is a teleporter object below all the maps, so you don't die if you don't have God mode on. The last area is like the smoker training area, which is here. I do plan to add more areas and fix them up, but it's basically for training for that smoker spot on, say, dead air and all that type of stuff. Okay, another thing, sometimes you'll get griefers coming onto your server, and you have cheats on. If they delete the teleporters with the delete command, there is secret passageways riddles all through the map. It's basically, you can just jump through this wall here, and another area. For those that have got this map on Left 4 Dead 1, you'll notice this looks familiar. There's actually another bit here, and then a walkway down here. There is a door there. As you can see, it closed again. There it is, the door. Through this bit here, these green teleporter texture things that I've created are like raceways. They speed you along to all the different areas. So, for example, if I go along here, and then go this way, and climb up, you'll see that I'm in the witch area. Okay, wrong spot, but you get the idea. I'm not going to explain which way goes where. Each door will have its own secret spot. Just going to no-clip through here. There we go. Some of them are pretty hard to get used to. They go everywhere across the map, like right down to the tank area, which is very far away. It is a little bit of a... It might be fun to explore. I don't know. If you get bored. That goes to the witch area, sorry. So if you look in here, you should see this. It looks pretty familiar. Open up. There we go. Sometimes you have to jump a bit. I made it so people don't purposely walk into it and stuff like that. It goes around quite a while, as you can see. Whoops, wrong way. Yeah. Anyway, that should be enough for you to get familiar with it all. What? If you have any questions, please feel free to ask in the video that I upload this to, or on Left4DeadMaps.com. There is no alerts on Left4DeadMaps.com, so it might take me a while to actually notice it. But yeah, I know a lot of people have been asking about how to use this map, so that's basically it. This map is still in its beta stage, so there's a lot of stuff that's not completed, but it has the basic functionality that you'll need for training. All the best.